things, especially most of the artists bipolar and give up because they're gonna judge you. If you go to a bar just to get a drink, they will judge you.
No.
Whoa.
What's up?
I'm fine. How are you, bro?
I'm good. Welcome to the 20th Avenue podcast.
Ewo.
Yeah. After a very long time of trying to get hold of you.
Very long time.
The schedule is busy. Get the booking.
We are trying. Bookings there and there.
Yeah. No, it's nice to have like a queen of soul and jazz in the building.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. I see Opela got the president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. You know, I wrote a song for President Masisi.
Yeah.
Because now I appreciate him.
Yeah.
And it's, we've been waiting for most of the things. So our president is trying. So I just said, as a songwriter, as an artist, I think I should, just write a song called Toriso.
Yeah.
Is to praise him.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, and thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
I feel somewhere. So that's why I wrote the song, even though people think keeping a bolope or something like that. But now when I feel somebody then why not?
Yeah, because the reason why it's because you got a backlash.
Yeah,
you got a backlash. So my question is, are musicians not supposed to talk about politicians?
No.
Yeah.
But that's an easy. And like the late Brenda Fassie, Bo Ivana Chaka Nabakwalaka President Tabon, and the artists deciding outside, overseas. They're not wrong for Bakwalaka the president. So now I feel it's a good thing.
But how do you handle those critics? Because social media was buzzing the time when you released the song.
Yes, it was bad. I remember I had an interview was it Duma FM? Yes, I think it was Duma FM. People were grilling me, but some people Megan is an artist, so she's free to write about anything. So and Bolopelo would think, how Salopele and then what? Yeah. But
did the president give you any feedback regarding the song?
He did.
Yeah.
He did give a feedback. I went to OP to present the song, and then members of parliament that are aware of the song, and it's playing in the radio.
Yeah, it'll probably be the soundtrack at the top next year.
Yeah, maybe. I hope so.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, no, let's just take it back, bro. I just wanted us to talk about this because this was a hot issue. So quite similar, some years ago, I don't know when was that, the exact year, when you and your girlfriends started the singing group, more UCCSA.
Yes.
It was a church group, I think. Yeah. Take us back.
Yeah, I started there for UCCSA Broadhurst. We used to have a choir, songbed, something like that. It's way back, so I think I was a lead singer there. No competition, like branch. There's Trinity, there's rowing, and sometimes competitions as on the church choirs. And like I said, I was the lead singer.
Yeah.
So never is thing. It's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
So I started there. Most of the artists by similar game, to be honest. Yeah.
So which songs were you singing back then?
Yo. There's so many songs,
Yeah.
So many songs, but so many songs.
Yeah.
Because it was way back. but dipina hela tsa kereke, you know, yeah.
Okay, so which artist came out of that group apart from you?
There's this other lady called Tsepiso Masala, but she's married now. Ke mongwe wa batho ba ileng gore na ba ne ke bona gore, you know, like she will follow me, but then I think because nana li tiro, I don't think nali into that tota.
Yeah.
And then there was this other one called Lesedi.
Yeah.
Lesedi Mo Gates. And ke motho ileng gore sometimes if I have shows, I can call her to come and back me up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which year was that, dude? Which year was that?
Yo, way back before 99, before 97, 96, somewhere there.
How old were you by then?
I was young. I was like about 16, 18, 19. Yeah, somewhere there.
Okay. And then, like you said, it was in protest. So, you grew up in the protest area, Yeah, how was the vibe back then?
The vibe was lovely, you know, but I had before church. I think go school as a lead singer, especially at my junior school, Komarang. We had celebrities now. Mexi was there also. Mutusile Solle, who is now a fashion designer. So Marang was full of celebrities now.
Yeah.
And you know, my teachers now have you know what?
You're the girl.
Yes. I was
so,
the girl.
How does a chick who's in a church choir?
How does what?
A girl who's in a church choir. By then you're a girl.
Yeah, I was a girl.
Yeah, I was in a church choir, fall in love with jazz music.
Yeah, it was lovely. You know, I had a very deep support from there.
Yeah.
You know, when I was growing up, it's not like being, you know. Sometimes we do competition we have to wear a uniform, we have to wear, you know, like colors, and most of the time those things. And you know, when no, don't worry, because you're a lead singer, they will buy that for me. So it was lovely. So like I can support the hell from way back up to now.
Oh, you mentioned for like life was not perfect at home, it wasn't well.
Yeah.
Just take us through those struggles, like.
Yeah, life was not perfect. You know, my mother was a cleaner, and then my father was, and imagine nakuyu. Not cleaner ko DPSM, even though about promotiwa, and my father naili this security guys wanaba go parliamenting. So you can imagine, and mola paying barela bana bale 5. So it was not easy. It was really hard, you know, for them to take care of us. But then my sisters, I think, even though by then school or something like that, and money was not enough at home. Yeah.
Any fondest memories of your childhood back then, during those days, like you're living in a small house with your parents and your siblings?
Yeah. It's only that now I've been like Kinyana, you know.
Yeah.
We can pregnant, so I think you know, Raho, my firstborn was very supportive, and supporting but then making support my partner, and then I took it up from there, something like that.
How old are you at this time when you're getting pregnant?
I'm 34 right now.
I mean, like. When
I was 19.
Oh, you're 19?
Yes.
And what does mom and dad say?
Yo! It's okay, they were so disappointed because I think they felt intelligent and so they were so disappointed, even though we gave in school up to Cambridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have any opportunity to go to varsity?
No, from there, and then it was music. Yeah.
So how did you become a solo artist now?
Oh yeah. I started off, there was a choir called KTM.
Yeah.
And then there was a 1 hour KTM. It was so every time when KTM lead concert or events, they will call us to come and open act. So the choir will go and sing there. I didn't go to KTM, but I do auditioning and then I left. And then by the time I was with Nono, and then Daniel Senyatso was a friend to the late Homolimo Mozaleti. May his soul rest in peace. And then he wanted 2 girls to come and do the backings. So I was suggested me and Nono. And then you went there, we did backings for the late Daniel Senyatso, and then Rejo Waso as Listabuli saying Buna also, you know. And then I just decided, oh no, I have to be on my own. That's when I started to be a solo artist. Why jazz? Why not R&B? Because by then, like when you're growing up, like R&B was the main music for young people. Yes. Pop music, hip hop, and stuff like that. Like I said, you know, from KTM, it's a big choir, and then Daniel Senyatso, jazz artist Bondingo. So it's like I guess Takaku here.
So how do you manage to cope in the world of music? Like I'm sure in your early 20s now. And you're a young, beautiful woman. Every man wants to take advantage of. Every man wants you.
Hey, no, it is not easy, but because I think how we should behave, how we should dress up, you know, like behavior because I think from there you know what, this music respect, and then up until now.
So I was listening to your music, like your writing style is classic. Yeah, it's very classic. Like, what inspires that? Like, there's a lot of storytelling there.
Yes. I will still go back to Daniel Senyatso. Like, you know him, that man is a good songwriter.
Yes.
You know, if you know his albums, this man is amazing. Hey? So I took from him. And before he died, he said, you know what, to write songs and to, you know, you know, I negate all of them and all the lyrics because he was old. Sometimes he will forget the lyrics, and I'm there, or you know, did he, you know, this song is a Mayana. And as a musicians, even me up to now, I can forget my songs because I have I think I have 54 songs that I wrote myself. So it's not easy.
It's not easy.
There's so many, yes.
Yeah. Speaking of the late Daniel Senyatso, like what else did you learn from him, like as a father figure, apart from the music side of things?
You know, is to be humble. You know, you have to be on time, you have to be humble, like I said. Dressed up, you know, you have to behave. Because we are going to sing in front of presidents, in front of ministers, and all these big guys.
And you've sang in front of almost all the presidents of Botswana.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Remasiro when he was still the president.
But by then I was with Daniel Senyatso, I think.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now you're going solo.
Yeah,
how was the process now? Recording, music, writing?
The process was hard. You know, I remember when I wanted to start my you know, first project. No, you can't, because baking vocalist, how are you going to write songs? You know, I think I have to thank Zenzel Hirschfeld, because and she said, my girl, we are going to do this, whether people like it or not, you're going to do this. And she will call every morning, you know what, the studio time is, you know, the time is already up, where are you? By the time I was recording as Skizo Studio, so Zenzel happened to live next door to Skizo.
Yeah.
So she will call me, my friend, you know what, it's time up, come, we are going to do this, we are going to do this. So when you start, it's not easy, because first you have to write songs, and you don't know what or what. So it's not an easy thing.
Zen has helped a lot of people in their coming up stages, right?
Yes.
I don't think she's been given enough flowers.
No.
She's not, right?
No, she's not. I think so. I think Haramo appreciated Tata, but that chick, I mean up to now. Right now, you know this coming
Bovis of you.
Era. Bovis of you, yeah.
Is it a thing of us and black people of not giving people their flowers while they're still alive?
And that's really bad. That's really bad. I think now it's getting better.
Yeah.
It's getting better. Yeah, it's getting better. Even though people, but hey, it's already celebrities of Botswana, but what I appreciate that, sometimes no this, no that. How it's but back days there was nothing like that. I think now people are starting to realize that this is our work, this is our palliative, this is our school fees, rent and all that. So it's now getting better, and I think it's gonna get more better. I think right now we have a very special support, or a massive support from our government. Yeah.
Speaking of struggles of an artist, like I'll continue from what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I just mentioned something interesting. Like people don't know that as artists, you guys are also human beings. You go through struggles, life problems and stuff like that. And then they're the first people to say, like,
yes. One of those things, especially most of the artists bipolar and give up, because they're gonna judge you. If you go to a bar just to get a drink, they will judge you. Like if you have a paupinyana behind your house, when you go there, and from there you can just walk home, or then it's a problem. Or no, is always here drinking. You can afford to go Park 27 to go what So that's why most of us give up. That's why most of us because of pressure. But if you know what you want, if then you have to focus. Because like I'm saying, it's not easy. If then it's a problem, because like right now we have cost bots, royalties, and bama 35 pula boma 120, because pina maybe lile once in a year or twice in a year, so it's painful. Yeah.
And when I am one person who've always like received negative comments from people on social media, how would you handle this? Like you just mentioned, they give up, some end up committing suicide.
Yeah.
For the past, I think 10 years, like people have been like enjoying roasting you on social media. How would you manage to handle this?
Hey, I'm a strong chick, eh? I'm a very strong chick. I decide to take nonsense. I decide not to. So it's nearly up to me here. Or how do I listen to people? How do I? And at the end of the day, like I said, I'm a writer. This is wrong. This is right. This is going to be positive. This is going to be negative. So I know how to handle all this. That's why That's why I'm still able to write songs about people who talk nonsense, about people who, such things. So I'm a very strong chick. That one you can't take away from me. Yeah.
Because over the years we've seen like a lot of artists like committing suicide.
Yeah.
I can count up to 10 like in the past 3 years.
Yeah.
Is it a matter or like you'd have like really felt the pressure from the public? What?
Yeah, it's the pressure from the public and disappointment sometimes. Maybe more radio stations in Sarona, because when you believe and think you are good, and then some people don't believe in what you are doing, then it's a problem. You know, I know I'm good. I know I write good songs. The next thing, no one even modi partying, you know, to say no, come and sing. Ko party nyame or ko lenyalo lami or any bookings from you know, so it's very disappointing. And sometimes you know what, I can't take this anymore because I know I have talent, and you know, pure talent, you know, it's from God. So if you are not strong enough, you will end up doing that. And sometimes you know, for example, I will use Puna because it's my friend. You know, sometimes Puna, she's a very good singer, you know, and sometimes or maybe Sarit is a very good songwriter. Pride I am only to go to Sarit, or you know what, my brother, can you please help me to write a song? Can you write a song for me? So, I don't know if it's jealousy or maybe I don't know what it is, but that's very dangerous. I mean, if somebody talente ya go kwala dipina ya go arrange, there's nothing wrong to go and say, you know what, my friend, can you please help me to write this song? Can you please write a song for me? There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. You know.
So do you think would you say like the artists of Botswana like to collaborate and stuff, or like
and I don't know why. Now I went to Chamagel. I have a collab with Chamagel. Thing is a very lovely song. You know, I called and say, my girl, you know, I want to feature you, and she didn't refuse. And most of the people and then I have a collaboration also with Puna. I have a collaboration with Apollo Dabo, and now Banjo is featuring me more. His coming project. Yeah. So
would you say like lack of collaboration also like kills an artist in like progressing?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. Because like I said, I don't know if it's pride or Taba or Rona the artist, we feel we are big, all of us. But no, now with me, I'm open to collaborate with anybody. He will come. Like right now, I want to collaborate with Ritzi, I want to collaborate with Ditiro, you know, these guys, Hensi, you know.
Yeah.
So I think collaborations can help us, Tota. Yeah.
But Runa is the public. Are we giving you guys enough support? Not only the public, but also institutions such as radios, the media. Are we giving you guys enough support?
Yo, I don't know.
Yeah.
But now with me, I take my phone and call.
Yeah.
I will call. When I go Daily News, I will call all of them to say, you know what, I'm here, I'm releasing this, you know. I think sometimes it's fear.
Yeah.
You know, it's for me, but these people, I don't think they're bad.
Yeah.
You have to just call them and tell them what you want. You have to call them, or you know what, I had a show where I saw you, but there was nothing so what's going on? But I was there, I saw you, Zadinep. So what?
Yeah.
Now that's what I do. I call them and ask them.
Yeah. What about promoters? Are they taking care of you guys? Local promoters?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
I don't have any problems with them because, like I said, and I take a phone and call them. You know, I had a show recently, GIMC. Yeah, Hafish Pabalinka, a very nice guy. You know, that man will tell you, I'm going to give you deposit.
Yeah.
2 weeks before the show, and then I'm going to give you a balance 3 days before the show, and he will do exactly that. And I will tell him, Brafish, I want this much, and he will say no, it's fine, or you negotiate. Like all the time, eh? And then you negotiate like all the time, and he will do exactly that. And on the 11th, I'm going to do the dates on Free Colorful People. Yaha 52, the sweetie. So he's my guy. We are fine. And then I'm going to do Jesimo Toropo. You know, I think now I'm cool with them as long as we agreed and they will give me my stuff.
The reason why I'm asking about promoters, I once said you talked to some promoter guy. That was some years ago.
Who was that?
I won't mention his name. You're shouting at him, they'd rather pay like international artists 150,000. You guys are being paid peanuts.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true, and I think that's the painful part. And Lorena as artist, I think you know, I can't go to Fish or 52, you know, Zenze, like, you know what, I want 120. You can't even go there. You can't even say 100. Sometimes, you know, the promoter and you know, sometimes you guys you have to work hard so with that when you 120 you understand. You know, do it and that right somehow they will fix that. You know, we need that 150, we need that 200 because I'm not alone on stage. My outfit, my nails, my makeup, hey, you know, and some guys at the back, you know, they have to feed the family, and they're not working by Berka music here.
Also, I've heard that like you guys, like you like guys that are like the lead and solo artists. You guys are also paying like you're paying vocalists and instrumentalists like Madame Anyani. Like a guitarist gets paid about 1.5. How true is that?
Yeah, it's true. Because you can't pay them 2,000 and 2,000 because if you pay them 2,000, then you understand, because already so we feel really bad to give them 1.5. And you know what, sometimes show show more government or maybe fish you do it promoters, you know. And you know, if you're gonna pay them 3,000 and it's 7-piece band, how much is that? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, you know. So and like I'm saying, I think our promoters have to fix this thing. I think negotiate very well. But it's it's you know, and I'm nothing without them. You know.
Because I'm also seeing now promoters have started to setting up it like let's say they're calling Benna Boy to come and perform in Botswana. They will just call one local supporting act like Belang, and then there'll be 20 DJs. I think that it's because they don't want to pay. Because obviously DJ like I said, I come with 7-piece. So DJ is only one hela and I tell you sound and it's just to, you know, to make a dipina from laptop or you know. How is it affecting you guys as musicians?
No, a lot. A lot, because and I think cause you know, like modi pabong mohoing when you bina edela, then they've started to collect our money from the pub and from the what happened rona illa, which is, I think, is a good thing, you know. But otherwise Hey, I don't know how to say it. It's a painful stuff.
Because I'm seeing it's a growing trend all over the country.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. All right. No, we've spoken enough about promoters. Let's go back to your music.
Yes. Yeah.
So earlier on, we're talking about you forming a group called Women of Jazz.
Yeah.
With Kiaro Maranta, Nunu, and Puna. Yeah. How did that formation start?
There was I have a friend called Trinity Mpo.
Yes.
He's a very good jazz artist. And then there was a guy called Aldo Brinkett.
Yes.
When I was at school, and then Aldo was a friend to Trinity. And then we went for a dinner with Trinity at Aldo's place. And then Trinity started to introduce me. This is my friend, he's a jazz artist. I'm the second jazz lady in Botswana. Hey?
Okay, who's the first one?
It's Puna, and then me.
Okay.
And then he wanted to do a show. He wanted 4 ladies. Baba Sasambara Kodili. Begging my girl, okay, I will get 3 ladies. But then it was me, Puna. I called in Puna, I called in Mexi and Shugi Fisher.
Okay.
So Mexi and Shugi Fisher, and then Dropa. I was left with Puna. And then I said, no, I think we should rope Nunu in, because I was always with the hair from Daniel Senyatso, and really payana. We were sitting together most of the time, and then Nunu suggested Kiaro Marantao. And then we launched the Women of Jazz, but by then it was called Fine Women of Jazz.
Yes.
By the time Renale, Mr. Aldo Brinkett. And then we did a show, Pula. We went looking for sponsors. We were lucky, but Renale sponsor. We did a show, Pula, launching Fine Women of Jazz. And then from there, I can't remember very well, but because it's amazing, Aldo Brinkett, and then Vermotohela, repeats a Women of Jazz. And then we launcher. I think in a launcher, Minister Makato Manisu by then. And then a very launcher, Women of Jazz. We went on, we went on. And then, I don't know what happened. They left me out. Why, I don't know up to now.
You never asked them?
No, I tried to ask them, but then up to now, I don't know what happened. But what I can tell you is that was my group. I called them, like I said. Aldo called me, and then I called all of them. After Mixili should give us another drop. So up to now, I don't know what happened. There are 3 now. So they left me out.
So you tried asking, there were no answers?
No.
You never had any hard feelings towards that?
No, obviously. Because right now, Women of Jazz is a group, is still there, but I'm not there as the founder of the group. And no explanation. Obviously, it's painful. Obviously, they're my friends, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know. No, obviously, I can't be sharp. Or
maybe you're the Beyonce of the group.
Well, yeah.
And they felt for this girl is taking all the shine.
No, but I don't think so. They're good singers also, They have beautiful voices. I respect them. But I think one day we'll, another will sit down and, have answers.
Come back home.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you're focusing on your own solo career now. Recording albums.
Writing my own stuff,
Writing your own stuff. How was the journey now? You're that lonely girl now doing your own thing. It
was painful. It was okay, fine. Even before Women of Jazz, that's why I said Aldo wanted Batwabar Kudiling. So Nikis album an album. So even though no fra, but it's all you know what, women of jazz haena go nkgoba marapo haena go nkemisa. They have their own reasons. If they don't want to tell me, it's fine, and I will continue with my stuff. And like right now I have 4 albums.
4 albums, yeah.
3 collaborations with like I said earlier on with Chamagel, Paul Dabo, and also Puna. Yes, I'm working on my 5th album right now.
Okay. What which level are you with this album now? It's a Melagai album.
It's a Melagai. Meaning?
Like how many songs have you recorded? Is it about to be released and stuff like that?
Yeah. I've recorded about. No, it's in studio. I'm about to record the album.
Oh, you're still at the writing process?
Yes. I'm left to hell a studio. It's a very beautiful album. And I know Botswana always listen to my stuff. So that is why when I have to write a song, I have to make sure what this song, like I have hit songs like Ntekelering from One Ntekelering, Bomabelegi Borre, and like I said, I have 54 songs that I wrote myself. So I think I sort of began about 70.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spoke of a nice song, Borre, like the message is deep there. Yeah. So that storytelling now, I'll keep on going back to that. Like you don't sing songs for fun, like I don't know, like you don't talk about let's go what. Like uruta batho no Botswana kharireng yana.
Yeah, especially lona borre. And sometimes why are you writing such songs? Is it because on expressing nyana kana go kila ga go ira ke ba ke no ke mo botshelong hela do diragala somebody khona gore le ho and then about tota gore kana this is what happened to me. It's not always about me. And right now I have a beautiful song that I think Botswana will hear and everybody will hear it. Like people have this. People are driving big cars. People are living in dimension neither what. So what about me? And it's a question everybody is asking him, or everybody's asking that question, what's wrong with me? With everything, whether you have money or what, but whether you are staying in a mansion, but there's always something missing. And I want somebody to raise his or her hand and say, what, I say the hell with everything. No, there's nothing like that. There's that one thing that you ask yourself, so it's a very beautiful song. All of us and everybody, whether from Ramasisi, from ministers, from artists, from everyone.
Okay, it reminds me of a song that Hensi released recently, Kaki Sharp.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't wait to listen to this one.
Yeah,
maybe you can come in preview to the podcast.
Yes, I will do that.
All right. So still talking about the music that you're doing. Like a woman, you've been in the music industry for 20 years plus, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, the struggles that you come across as a woman in the industry.
Oh yeah, true. A lot. One, most of us. Okay, fine. I have friends who are married, and I know I will get married one day, and I believe God soon. The struggles that thank you for how now ho bonana o bona maskanta o bona ngwanyana o ileng gore any man can come and take, or we can sleep with everybody, we can ke tsone do tse di thata ka ga rona tseo. And I think way back I had an interview ki budwa gore kante why banna ba dumela gore how o le artist then o wa banna both because me I think ke banna ba di le bile ba ke sa tseng gore ba thokotsa bone di bereka sente ke bana ba thotsa bone ditetse meat. And I gave an example. Brenda Fassie was married, Judith Sipum was married, Beyonce is married, you know. So there's nothing like that. And whenever Mutu can jola wena and then abaza hela hore wena o motho abas wa banna bote and ahoba ha hela, you know. So kido tse ding tse ileng gore rona basadi re kopana le tsone. And then the other thing, when we are not strong, when you don't believe in yourself, you will end up orobetsele banna to give you shows. When you don't believe in yourself, o kana gore o roballe monna ke roballe wena gore ke tle interview nyana kana ke umpitse somewhere o bereka somewhere. So now with us, we know this industry. We know if you want to book me, you have to book me for my talent, for my songs, not because I have to give you something, you know. There's nothing like in return.
So you've come across such guys in such situations whereby someone be like, dude,
so na a cut.
So in all these 20 years, how often does it happen to you?
No, so many. Yeah, you know. But I know the artists are and you know sometimes how we theory because it's hard. You know, now with us can't music you know, if you don't have a booking, then there's no food for you, there's no petrol for your car, your school fees and everything like that. And sometimes you'll find that most of the women banale pressure on you. Or okay, fine, like you katala moto, then I wrote 15,000. It's peanuts. You understand? So get encourage about society. You know what? If you have your talent, people have to call you and book you for that.
Yeah. Because I see a lot of young girls actually like falling into that trap. Yeah, a lot of young girls work with to really explore the music industry. But like, you know, like if I don't sleep with so and so, like that's the end of it. Yeah,
that's true.
And now, what advice would you give to your little sisters?
Hey, that advice, it's only that, you know, work hard. Don't fear to come to me and say, my sister, I can see horwa toto banyana udirle yang Oscar Sawa go Puna, Bonne Women of Jazz, Oscar Sawa go Sereti, Bo Hensi, Bobam, just go and ask or can you please help me? I came out tricking Sam, is this song okay or what? So Baskaba in Nella because Moto Wawa 50,000 only once. And then Wawa go the next year. You know, willing more again, and then you know it's going to give you that thing that span for once about the mela. So imagine hore waho robala le bana ba le kae ba ileng hore you know ba span bareng. So we have to work hard.
I hear some of these men also, they offer like women in the music industry drugs so that you end up depending on him.
Yeah, true. It's only that Rona Moho is something like that. And you know, God has been so great and wonderful, you know. One of my girls, Azadi Draxi, kana kautwala singwe le baba simo genre nya rona like bo chamageli bo maybe mewa khuisen bo mixi bo mambo ma isko kutwa lope o ileng hore o kila atsa di drugs so okay. But I can't khanya gore they do that. Yeah,
actually also you know hang substance abuse in more industry like if you come across like substance more industry without anyone offering you?
No, I'll be lying. I'll be lying, never. And I want to put no, never. Yeah. Okay.
So recently I kind of going to study this, like you spoke about marriage. What are you going to get married? Are we dating at the moment?
Yeah. Yes, I'm dating. We're still together.
Okay.
I have 2 beautiful boys.
Yeah.
I have firstborn 23. He's a football star. Otsamkile ko bona twana, otsamkile ko bo extension kana skiing yele yalo ba sent most Trudy Center Chiefs. And then lastborn 4 years.
4 years.
So it's I think 22 difference.
The difference is about 19 years.
No. Omo 23.
Okay.
Is 20 in 4 years.
Okay. Yeah.
The difference again. It's a lot.
Yeah. But how's the love life? How is it treating you? You're actually smiling.
No, you know, these things I gotta, you know, when I lead up and downs, you know, you fight, you lead sharp way. It's like that, you know. I get.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. Okay. So you should invite us then, like Kanagwele, when he goes down on his knee.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay. So the reason why so like Nekwaja Bakamjolo.
Yeah.
So remove like every day when you open the newspaper, I'm start to play with the husband, or the husband shot the wife and the girlfriend and stuff like that. And what's happening? Like you even speak about it in your song, like it's like you prophesied this. You saw it coming.
Yeah. You know, I think so one hand it's cheating, yeah? Cheating is nonsense. I don't like that shit, hey? I hate it with all my heart. You know, you can't be your time and everything. And the next thing, he can just cheat you and think it's okay with that. And sometimes, you know, Pelo, it's a very difficult thing. You know, it's Pelo. It's I don't know how to say it. I always tell my friends sometimes when you know what, I feel like taking my heart and put it there, or cool, or it's ideal, you know, I'm not encouraging that to or something like that. But feel you know. How you understand? And Nono is loyal. She's not cheating you. She's respecting you. And then because you think you are somebody, you can go and do nonsense out there. I don't like that, and that thing should stop. But until Remy says on a deal with you, you want to polano di taemang listen do the masu the rahalan the taemang. Yeah, people should stop cheating. Yeah.
So when I talk like this, also people will be expecting me for the next question that I'm going to ask. I'll be asking you about your late ex, which wasn't part of the plan. But if you want to touch about it, like you can touch about it. Like the traumatic experiences that you went through, like the burning of the house and the car.
No, I don't think I want to go there. But Hela, what I can say is so he's gone now. May his soul rest in peace. So I don't want to go back to that painful stuff and what happened. I think about thing, so it's enough.
They knew about it without you even telling them.
Yes, you know, because it was all over the papers. And even after it was, you know, like we were together, but in the way back. But hella, I don't think I want to talk about it anymore. People know, you know, it was all over. So he's gone. We could that's fine.
All right. Before we shut it down, I just want to talk about like socially account, like sister
blend.
But almost staging like something else.
Yeah, bro. You know what?
You even miss like it's a
you know what? I think I'm staging because I'm good at that.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm there, for my children, for my 2 boys and my family. So I cannot afford to mess up.
Yeah.
I cannot afford to mess up. So when I'm there, like everybody, that's my office. So I respect it. I have to. Yeah.
Okay.
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
All right. Because I was actually shocked.
Yeah.
Who's this one? Because I once traveled with you to Durban some years ago. Like you were one of the most quiet people.
Yeah.
In the combi. And the only time I saw you like being wild is when you were dancing.
Yes.
Yeah, when we went to the nightclub. So now
yeah, I'm the coolest chick, but obviously I can be a diva. I can be a mother. I can be everything. But most of the time I'm chilled. You know, leha mutu akatawara no kana did this and you know.
Yeah.
But sometimes it depends, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, before we shut it down, dude, like you can't leave without giving us those beautiful vocals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which song do you want me to sing?
Just spoil us. Any.
Okay, I'll do Borre because
yeah.
Borre le sinya kabare. Are musese barre senya kare la regilo Botswana togela go tshwantsanya togela makhela butse togela go ne monate thata togela ndende wa ka moso togela go tshwantsanya le togele makhela butse togela go ne monate thata togela ndende wa ka moso.
Yeah, that's the one that I know. Kind of like yes. When you're saying like this, like I'm reminded of like Miriam Makeba vibes in Yana.
Yes.
Yeah,
you know, so obviously the touch-ups at the bedili thing. Can't get
the talk. All right, no. Thank you for coming through, Brian. We wish you all the best in life. Everything.
Thank you so much, my brother, for having me.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hope to see you soon again on the 20th Avenue podcast. Away.